Hi, my name is Gudrun from GA Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show in a new place. A little janky, but we'll get it done. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here with us this Friday. We are, of course, in a new place. We're in our new place in Florida. So we just arrived here last night. We set it up really quickly with what we had, which means thank goodness that Mr. HP is a musician and had all kinds of stuff around, because I forgot to bring a part of the mic set. So we found a microphone. He found a microphone. So we're in business. Say hi to Mr. HP. He's here.
Hi everybody.
So we just said that
It's a
this
little
may be.
echoey. It's
Yeah, we don't have anything on the walls.
too loud.
It's a little bit echo. We'll throw some quilts on the walls. As you can see, they're just hanging on some some ladders and stuff. Kobe's here, knocked out right next to me. No Kobe cam today, but we will have a Kobe cam. So thank you. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we love some feedback as you watch the show. Of course, the more you comment, the better chances are that you might win a $25 gift card just by commenting. One live winner every show on Fridays. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. We drove, like I said, we drove down, arrived late last night. And so this morning has been trying to set up semi-operational studio with, of course, one trip to Best Buy and one trip to Home Depot. Oh, you just went to Home Depot. Okay. Okay, well, good. So there will be many more trips and we'll get really, really set up for our Tipsy Tuesday next week. But we're excited and we're here. Made it. Kobe was great on the road. He's a best road dog, just slept throughout and couldn't have it any other way. We celebrate Fridays, don't we? With a little drink. Oh, you got to go find the drink. So let me talk about something else first. We had an awesome show last week or this week, earlier this week, Tipsy Tuesday, of course, the reveal of Christmas in Europe. But I totally forgot to post pictures from my last Friday or last weekend, my little quick trip to Portland to celebrate Johan's birthday. So can we start with some of those pictures maybe, or not yet? Okay. Well, let me talk about something else then until then. I wanted to just mention that Bundle Club, our brand new subscription club, we shipped everything out yesterday. So some of you, I see, have already gotten yours. And I just want to remind everybody that it's a hush hush. Please don't say anything, post anything. You can say that it arrived and see what you think. But please don't post anything. We are going to have a reveal a week from today, which is our October 28th. It's our live show straight from Houston. And it's going to be at a different time, but we'll talk about that later. But oh, it doesn't work? Okay. All right. Well, we will post the photo, and of course, every Friday that photo with a cocktail recipe goes in our newsletter. So if you're not subscribed to our email newsletter, make sure you go to the website and do so, because every Friday we send out a newsletter and includes our cocktail. And cocktail of the day, I'm calling it the Sunny St. Pete. And so in here I have just some vodka, of course, some orange juice, some fresh squeezed Florida orange juice, some ginger beer, a little bit of lime juice, and then just top it with some sparkling water. And obviously it's going down really, really nicely. Look at you. Yeah, it's all gone. It's very nice. It's not too heavy to have early in the day. And so cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. And congrats on you having a new winter house. So this trip down here felt a little different. We were like, okay, now this feels different. It's not a set amount of time that we have to fit and, squeeze everything in before we go back. So it just felt different. We're excited. Of course, we're leaving next week for Quilt Market and Festival in Houston, but we're coming back here. So that's exciting. All right, so you can't find the recipe photo, but it's not working.
I found it, but it's the wrong format.
So the word that you thought was going to be the word of the day was, we've had janky has been the word of the day. And he was calling everything jankalank. Jankalank. It's a jankalank show. It's the jankalank day. Extra jankalank.
Extra.
So, so I thought that was going to be word of the day. And then as he was sitting down at his post over there, oh my gosh, we died laughing. I died laughing, and he did too.
I don't like turning this mic on, but I got to show you what I did. This is what I did. I sat down. And I grabbed my other glasses. I can't see you right now. Hold on. Oh, this is what I did. I had my glasses on, but I grabbed another pair of glasses and I tried to put them on. So the word of the day is just old. That's
old.
Yes. Old. That's
old. Yeah. That's. Has anybody done that before? Those of you that have readers, have you done that before? He's done it where he has his one glasses up on his head and another one on his face, and he doesn't even notice that he has two. And then, of course, you've looked for him with both pairs on, and then you're still looking for your glasses. Yeah. We'd love to hear the story so he doesn't feel alone in this. Oh, boy. Anyway, so that's the word of the day. Old. Oh, they've all done the glasses trick. Gail says she's done it. You're not alone. Many times people have done it with sunglasses and regular glasses. Well, that's a classic.
Thanks, everybody.
All the time I've done that. And
not that you're old. Not that you're old.
It's just an old move. Like, that's really what it is. When you do that, you just instantly feel like, oh, gosh, I'm old. Maybe the word should be double vision. Well, let's show you some photos from my trip last weekend. It was a quick trip to Portland, but we got a lot out of it, as I hope you watched our last week's Friday show with a special co-host, Mr. Johan Thor, and he turned 3 on Sunday, and it was everything. Of course, his favorite word was said throughout the weekend. Including when we were posing for photos. So instead of smile, he, of course, said poop. So here are some of the photos from the trip. Of course, he loves his quilt, so he's always under a quilt. And this is one of the Halloween ones. And then I made him a pillowcase from the Christmas dinosaur fabric, and he had to put it on right then and there and slept with that. And then we went, this is his birthday cupcake. He waited very patiently throughout while we were singing, and then instantly when it was done, he knew exactly what to do. Blow out those candles. I was the tattoo artist, so we had bluey tattoos, and then he put some on me, and I put some on him and all the kids. And end of the party. Oh, we were going to get some pizza at Ken's Artisans. Those of you that are from the Portland area or know about Ken's Artisans, if you don't know about Ken's Artisans, go there right now for the best pizza in the world. Well, actually, it was voted like 52nd best pizza in the world or something like that, which is huge. 11th best pizza in the United States. And he hasn't gone there yet. He's the pizza master. So we'll have to see next time we go. So it was a great trip. Had a really fun time. He's growing up way too fast. Potty trained now, 3 years old, and speaking up a storm in 2 languages. So it's really, really fun, and we can't wait to have him come visit us down here. He's very excited about the pool. So he is going to go swim in the pool. Okay, so let's talk about last Tuesday. We had Christmas in Europe, final reveal of the quilt, and your feedback has just been amazing. It's really been warming my heart. It's made up for the fact that I didn't get to hear the ooh and ah and oh my goshes. But your words have been just precious. Thank you so much. I really loved it. Loved the journey. And it's kind of crazy because it's been a secret to all of you for 18 months. A long time coming, and kind of amazing that nobody got even close on how this quilt was going to end up looking. So there is, did we put up the quilt? Did we put up the quilt? Did you do it? Do it on the full screen. Yeah, there it is. The whole quilt, of course, my quilt was quilted by the very super talented Teresa Silva from her company is Quilting is My Bliss. You can find her on Instagram as well. And she's out in Oregon. No, Washington, Pacific Northwest. Yes, put some of those close-ups because then you can see some of the amazing quilting on there. And so those of you that participated and possibly wondered about the extra tree block, the reason why you had to make 2 tree blocks and you only used 1 in the quilt. Well, if you remember back when you made that block, that was block 1. You actually have to do strip sets, and then you end up cutting squares and triangles, and you need 1 of each for 1 block. And so I just had a hard time throwing the other ones away, so I just made you make 2, so you can do whatever you want with that block. However, I will be posting a new pattern in all of yours account that participated or have purchased since. So you will get a 15th surprised on the 15th of November. A little bonus pattern where you can take that block, add a little extra to it, and make a little wall hanging. So just hang tight. November 15th, no earlier. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to get to it. But that's what we're going to do. And I hope you enjoy that just as much. I know some of you are not even on your radar to finish this anytime soon, but it's been amazing to see those that have just dove in and got it all done already and already are working on quilting your quilts. I think that's amazing. It's perfect timing because, you know, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. Gayla just said it's been a wonderful journey and process. I'm working on mine right now. Hopefully you will do a mystery block again. I will certainly take part. Well, I hope you trust me a little more these days after this one, that even though it's a mystery, it's going to be great. And I try to give you a really good outline of which colors I'm using so that even if you're using your own fabrics, you can kind of choose the similar ones. So there will be another mystery, but you have to wait a few months. A few months for that announcement. A lot going on. So it'll be well into the new year. Just know that. All right, so I wanted to also thank you all, those of you that volunteered. I had put out a word out last Friday. We need some quilters, long arm quilters for our Hope for Ukraine project. So we still have lots of quilt tops and some blocks that we are putting together. And so those of you that volunteered already, we got some more backing and batting in, so we'll be sending those out to you here real soon. If you are still interested in helping us out and volunteer to take a quilt top, quilt it, and bind it, we would love that. So just reach out to us at help@GEQuiltDesigns email, and we will get you something to do. It's exciting, and we want to get those quilts finished and sent out so that, you know, the refugees and folks over in the Ukraine and in Poland and everywhere else can have some warm quilts because it's getting colder over there for sure. All right, so we mentioned Bundle Club. It's exciting for me. Those of you that got Bundle Club, you get your little booklet inside the bundle. Make sure you check out all the QR codes. There's a fun video attached to one. So try them all out with your phone or your iPad. All right. Any questions on any of the things I've been looking at? Or, of course, I wanted to mention Christmas in Europe. Christmas in Europe, you guys, we have a special. If you didn't do it and just love the quilt and wanna make one, the digital pattern and video package is discounted right now. It's only $69.95. full price if you were to buy one a month is about $112. So that's a great price. And we have kits, fabric kits that includes the backing as well. Those kits, if you buy both the video package and the kit, we also will send you a $30 gift card to use at a later time. So it's a great deal. It's $50 that $50 savings. What were you saying? Oh yeah, it's just a comment. It's the link. And Jake just posted that on the feed, a link to the Christmas in Europe. What is Bundle Club? So that is our new subscription program. Most of you probably know about Color Club. Bundle Club is a quarterly club where I procure a bundle, a full 12-piece bundle, and we ship it out every 3 months. And it comes with a booklet full of inspiration and information. We make 3 to 4 quilts out of each of the bundles, photograph it, give you inspiration, tell you some tips on colors and everything else. So I'm excited to see once it's in your hands. I will be revealing this month's Bundle Club on Friday, week from today. So we'll talk about it more. Unfortunately, it is sold out. We may open a few more spots kind of after later next week or so we've just gotten cancellations. So to be sure that you hear about those spots, I would encourage you to go to Goodies Bundle Club on the website. It's a special product page, and then it will say sold out. So just put your email in the notifications box and sign up for notifications. You'll get an email as soon as some spots open up. All right. Will you do an imaginary Bonnie Hunter mystery again this year? Yes, I love that. I cannot wait to see that so I can pull that together. She hasn't revealed the colors yet, right? Isn't that always... We will open more spots, but as you know, it's all based on how much fabric I have. So as soon as I can order more fabric for future months, we will always open up more spots as they become available. So no, so the quilts behind me. So I just brought some quilts to put on our beds here. And so I have this one right here. This is June. So I had to just pick, I normally don't make big bed quilts. So I had to pick the ones that were bigger. And then this one has actually been on beds at my house for a really long time. It's from an old book that I did for leisure arts way back in the day. And I was trying to remember, I think it's called Memory Lane. But this pattern is very similar to the Valerie pattern on just a much larger scale. So that book, I'm not sure if they still have it available. It's called Just Your Style, I believe, or Quilts with Style. They changed the title a few years later and redid the book. On the Advent box. Advent box is unfortunately sold out, and because we had to order these products way ahead of time, I don't believe we will have any extras. We will know once we ship them if we have gotten cancellations. So just stay tuned. There might be a few more spots open up there too. You can do the same thing with that as our Bundle Club. Go to the Advent Box product page on the website and sign up for notifications. Yeah, I think it's Halloween that she announces her mystery colors. So I'll do an imaginary mystery quilt for sure with totally different colors. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Any questions on any of it? Any more questions? I don't think so. I'm not seeing any. We talked about Bundle Club. Is free motion long arm quilting okay for the Ukraine quilts? Of course. We just want them quilted. You know, I don't think our refugees are going to really care about what type of quilting is on their quilts, just as long as they get one. So I think whatever works is going to be great for them. All right. Becky's asking, what is an imaginary mystery? So Bonnie Hunter hosts a mystery every year on Halloween or around Halloween. She just comes out with the colors and tells you how much. It's always a scrappy mystery. So she tells you how much yardage you need of each of the colors, but you want it to be scrappy. And so I always come up with my own version of the colors. So I change her colors into something that, just for fun, a fun colorway that I would love to play with. And so I will make a fabric pull for 1 or 2 different colorways and show you guys on the show just for fun. So we will do that. It will be like that early November. All right. That is it for questions. Kobe's still asleep, so he's not going to make an appearance. But we have some brand new fabric in the store that I wanted to talk about, and then I'm going to talk about a little bit after that our very special sale going on right now. And I'm not talking about the Christmas in Europe. But let's check out my fabric pull, because I did record that beforehand. I knew we weren't going to be set up with all the cameras here that fast. So I recorded the fabric pull before we left Minneapolis. So three bundles for you today, brand new. They're all gorgeous. And I know some of them are going to fly. So check out these brand new fabrics in the store. The first bundle I'm going to show you today is called Fable. And this is a beautiful, unique line from Riley Blake. So we are starting off with this gorgeous floral. It is designed by Jill Finley of Jalili Studios. So beautiful, nice, dark charcoal background. And it's just gorgeous how these pink flowers and the green stands out on that background. So I really, really love this. And I love the colorway instantly. So I kind of stuck with the colorway of the grays, the pinks, and then this beautiful bright green. So we're starting with the grays. We have this really cute bunny. So it's a little holiday-ish or winter themed, I would say, more so. We do have the reindeer. We have bunnies and fox and swans in here. And then we have a geometric print in the gray, in the light gray. I love this one. Just like a check, but has very much detail. We have that dark charcoal, small print, small floral that has all of the same colors, the pinks, the grays, and the greens. Going into our greens, I love that there is a shade difference. So we're starting with the darkest one, this beautiful scene, kind of a village scene, tone on tone. We have the geometric in the little bit brighter green. And then we have it's like a stripe, but it's really a pattern, and I love this. So very Scandinavian, kind of row by row print. It reminds me of cross stitch or any kind of embroidery. And then our lightest green is another small floral with the pink buds, little roses. And there's a little pin dot in the background of this one. So then for our pinks, we have the village scene and the beautiful small floral with the white and 2 tones of the pink and red flowers. We have the bordering or like the stripe print here and the light pink, and then we finish off with the print, multicolored print on the pink background with all the animals and both greens and reds, flowers, and then these big white ones. Just really, really pretty. So this is Fable. And then we have, as far as fabric pull, we have the main print, the floral, the large floral available in 1 yard. So great for borders or anything additional on that one. And I just started and pulled for the 3 colorways in kind of a shade difference, starting with the chalkboard texture in the black, because it has black and then spots of gray in it. For a medium gray, the grunge and the lead is a perfect tone. And then the lightest one, I did a jacks in the peat. So it has light kind of little jacks on it and then a darker background. For the greens, starting with the darkest one, I love this chalk and charcoal olive. For a medium color, the canvas kiwi. And then the lightest one, the deco stitch and the subtle sage. Beautiful, beautiful fabric here. For the pinks, we do a moonscape poppy, The Deco Stitch Coral Rose. Oh, this is a perfect fit. I love this with it. And then I love the Bumbleberries and the Ripe Peach, the light tones, because it has almost really light pink. Goes really well with this last print that has so much white in it. And of course, for a background, I would probably lighten everything up with a white background. So I would go pretty white on this because this is fairly white. So chalk and charcoal and the white will be a great base with just an under texture. We have a multiple of other new white on whites also in the store, so any of those would work beautifully as well. So this is Fable by Riley Blake. Beautiful line. So we're gonna move on. I have two more bundles to show you, but these two are actually related. Very much related. It's the same line, but I absolutely love it. It is actually a reprint, and last year we had just one colorway. This time I wanted to do two colorways. So it's called Venice, and it's just beautiful prints. So this first bundle we're calling Venice Warm. So we have all the warm tones of Venice. This is a Robert Kaufman print. We had it last year. It's sold out in probably 2 or 3 days because it's so unique, so beautiful, and really vibrant and unique. So this is the main print. This is where all the colors come from. So then we have these beautiful, colorful prints, very artistic, and starting with this purple with the branches. And I love how all the branches kind of tie in all the colors together. We have a little bit lighter, larger print here with more of the pink. We have the branches again. So this print, the branches, is really permanent throughout the bundles, but it's in so many different colors, so it's going to look so different in your quilt depending on the color. This one mixes kind of the pinks and the purples, bringing in a little more red in that same design. We have the branches in the red. Look how beautiful the blue stands out on that. We have a large print here that mixes the greens and in a little bit of purple. And then going into the warmer, the more gold colors. And I love that there's a gradient into that. So we have kind of an this is kind of the mixer stepping in from the reds into a little bit of orangey dark gold. And then we get the branches in the gold. And then finally, the really nice bright yellow. So you can see that it's almost like a rainbow, just a beautiful hue coming through. We have the main print and the Venice Floral and the multi available in 3s and 1s. So this will be gorgeous for backs or whatever. We do have wide backs coming later. They didn't ship with the line, but I know we have them on order with a Venice 108s. But for smaller quilts, you can always get the 3 yards. So we have this one available, and then I did my fabric pull, kind of playing with the gradation of the colors. We'll start kind of here on the purple end with floral elements and the iris. So beautiful lavender color. And then we have the chalk and charcoal in the lilac. Going into more reds, the nature elements in the hibiscus, and then the moonscape and the poppy. For the rusty reds, the chalk and charcoal and the rust, and then the bumbleberries and the soft terracotta. And then for the golds, we have this beautiful print, pixel texture in the yellow, and then the brightest one would be the sugar in the sunshine color. So this is our fabric pull. I did pull out 2 colors. If you wanted to do something that is not really in here, like if you wanted a focus print, I would definitely go with a blue. You can see there's no blueprints, but there's blue everywhere. So something bright like canvas cobalt, or if you wanted to do more of an aqua turquoise, I would do the chalk and charcoal in the regatta. So that color is also found everywhere, and it would really stand out nicely. If you needed a background, I would go white to make all these colors really shine. So something like a canvas in the whitewash. So this is Venice in the warm colorway. Just beautiful. And so let's take a look at the twin sister of Venice in the Cool. So we start off with the Cool, and this is the main print. Just beautiful. More of the blues and purples and greens. You will see that here. It's just amazing. And then we're starting with the darkest blues. Same thing, I created almost a rainbow when I picked this bundle and picked the prints. So we have the branches in the blue. We have the large print in the deep purple. And then the branches. And then a little bit lighter into the lavenders of this print. And you see some of the light blue colors coming through. We have another large print here, which mixes in a bit more of the greens. We have the branches in this almost a turquoisey light blue. And then here's the mixture of the blues and greens into greenish. You'll see it kind of changing into the seafoam teal color. Oh, I love this. It's just beautiful. And we'll finish it off with these bright greens. So going from blue into green is just such a great gradation. And then we have the brighter green and then a little bit lighter in the branches. Isn't that beautiful? So this is Venice Cool. Again, we have the main print available in 3s and in 1s. It's called Venice Floral in the Jewel. So that is available. And then I did a similar kind of idea for the pull, starting on the dark blue end. The canvas in the navy is the deepest blue. And then I actually threw in Alchemy Divine because it has the deepest blue, but it also has shades of purple in it. So it would be a beautiful mix in there as well. For the purples, Canvas Amethyst for the darkest, a medium, the Chalk and Charcoal in the Grape, and the lightest, the Lavender, Floral Elements Lavender Haze. And then we go into the deeper, a little bit more of a turquoise, the Chalk and Charcoal in the Regatta. A medium would be Nature Element Ocean Breeze. And then the lightest one, I love a little stripe. So this is stripe in the dark teal. And then the greens, the Chalk and Charcoal in the Grasshopper for that bright green. And then the Floral Elements in the Lettuce for the lighter one. Now, if you wanted to do a accent color to really stand out from this one, I would just go completely dark. So the Chalk and Charcoal in the black would give you a really great contrast, and so you would definitely see the pattern needed with that as a focus. And again, for a background, I would also love to see it in a white background. It would just make all the color shine so nicely. And for those of you that really like color, let me give you one more idea. So this is our pull. I'm going to set this aside. And of course, like I said before, we have the main print, beautiful for backings or borders in 3 yards. But you could totally mix these guys up. You can blend the two very, very easily because they are from the same line, so they are a family. And that will just give you even more variety and a more colorful quilt. So whatever floats your boat, Venice Cool or Venice Warm. Which one would you pick? Would you put them together? I would love to hear in the comments. So let me know what you think. Venice is going to be a winner however it's put together. Aren't they gorgeous? I cannot. The Venice, we had it last year. Like I said, it sold out like in a few days for us. And so we couldn't get more than, I'm so happy that they reprinted that line because it's absolutely stunning. And we only had one bundle last year. This time I just could not break out those, say no to many of these fabrics. So I had to do 2 different bundles, but don't be afraid to put them together because they all work together. You just have it more colorful. If you want to tone it down a little bit, do it in each individual, the cools and the warms. Throw in some background, and I saw a lot of you were asking for patterns for this. What pattern would I use? Anything, honestly, anything. And that's Fable too. Fable is also a very nicely balanced line. So any pattern works, and this is why we do the stash builder bundles, because they really work for so many of my patterns, just depending on what you put with it for either a focus color or a background to really make everything shine. So it really works for everything because Venice does not have any directional fabric, so you can really go with whatever you feel like trying. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. But we have, do we have a live winner yet? We sure do. Thank you all for commenting throughout the show, our first show in a new place. So let's see, who's our live winner? Let's see. Gail Fedorowicz. Congratulations, Gail. All you got to do to claim your $25 gift card is send an email to help@GeQuiltDesigns, and you will get your gift card electronically. You can go shopping right away, which is going to come in handy because just yesterday, if you are a newsletter subscriber, you may have noticed you got an email on a Thursday, which usually doesn't happen, announcing our Halloween fabric sale. So with only a few, 10 days till Halloween, I thought we would give you a little, kind of a little extra something to snatch up those last minute Halloween bundles. And even if you're shopping to sew throughout the year for next Halloween, it's all good. So all of our Halloween fabrics are 20% off. There's a special product, a link in our website shop. So go to shop and you'll find Halloween sale, a special link there. You can go and we put all the fabrics there. And the fabrics are already discounted. So the price is shown is the actual price. So that includes, like, the 1 yards have been discounted. And so there is no additional discount off of 1 yards like our normal quantity discounts. So those Halloween 1 yards will not count into that. Just know that because they're already lower priced than the lowest price for the quantity discount. So check it out. It's, of course, while supplies last. It's, some of them are getting very low, especially the bundles. So go check it out sooner than later to snatch some up. All right, so our next show will be here from our Florida studio, Tipsy Tuesday next week. That is October 25th. Right? Yeah, 25th at 4 p.m. Central Time. We're sticking to that, even though it's 5 o'clock over here. 4 p.m. Central Time. And then our Happy Friday show a week from now, we will be live from Houston. We're going to have to do it at a different time because I have a presentation at 12 o'clock. So Happy Friday, live from our setup Houston trade show booth, Quilt Market booth. Will be at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. So just remember Tipsy Tuesday time. We will remind you next week. You had it wrong. So 4 p.m. Central, that's October 28th. And remember, that's when we're going to announce the Bundle Club. We're going to show you that, what went into our October 2022 Bundle Club. But check out the Halloween sale. And remember, that one goes through Halloween, the 31st. And also our Christmas in Europe special goes also through Halloween. Yes, I think we figured out to put up, figured out the drink recipe. Mine is almost gone. That's how good it is. So this is the Sunny St. Pete, just 2 ounces vodka, orange juice, ginger beer, a little bit of lime juice, and then you top it with a little bit of sparkling water. And you can, of course, leave out the vodka, make it a completely mock cocktail or a virgin cocktail, non-alcoholic. It's just really refreshing, the orange and the ginger with little squeeze of lime. very, very nice. So very, very almost gone. So cheers, everybody. Thank you for being here with us in this groundbreaking show, even though it was a little jankalanky, right? Jankalanky. I think it was better than we expected. I was ready to just do the show on my phone, depending on how everything went. But we are going to be opening and assembling some furniture this weekend and getting settled. And I wish I could show you my view. We have a lot of great windows in this part of what we're going to use for our studio. It's going to be also be my sewing area. And so I'm going to be setting up. I'm actually sitting at my sewing table right now. So I'm going to be setting that up this weekend, hoping to get it all in action before next week. And I'll take a photo and I'll post it in the crew and on Instagram of what I see, because we have a beautiful view here. And I'll take a photo of Kobe knocked out on the floor as well. Oh, they see it? Oh, oh, great job. Yes, I'm excited. It's a great place to sew in. And I'm going to go to Home Depot and get myself some foam core so I can make a design wall. Yes, that's always important. So I can get going over here and start sewing. I'm excited. But that's it for us this Friday. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And we will see you here live from Florida on Tuesday, October 25th. Bye, everybody. Cheers.